Architect Dirk Lohan paid $2,705 for the right to smash one window at a building his grandfather designed. The building was a family landmark as well as a public one. That made the broken window feel personal, not routine. The $2,705 was not a repair cost. It bought the symbolic right to do the breaking, turning damage into an intentional gesture. That changed a simple window into a public architectural gesture. The act linked a grandson, an architect, and his grandfather's design in one moment. The result was a rare crossover between family history and architecture. One window carried the whole story of that connection. Professional sumo stables often sleep inside Shinto shrines when they travel outside Tokyo. In sumo, a heiya is the training and living unit for wrestlers. The group eats, sleeps, and practices together under one roof. That setup matches sumo's disciplined lifestyle, which is closely tied to ritual and ceremony. A shrine offers a setting that already carries that tradition. During travel, the shrine becomes temporary housing for the whole group. The wrestlers can stay close to the place where they will train or appear. So a sports team can spend the night in a sacred space instead of a standard hotel. In sumo, the training life and the shrine setting meet in the same room. A fake congressman fooled a journalist into writing a real Washington Post response in 2010. The account was Jack Kimball, a satirical character on Twitter and later Blue Sky. He was presented as a Republican member of the U.S. House of Representatives. That setup made the account feel like ordinary political commentary. One satirical tweet was believable enough to pass as a real lawmaker's post. A journalist then wrote a lengthy response in the Washington Post. The mistake moved a satirical post into the center of mainstream political reporting. Jack Kimball's viral posts showed how easily a fictional politician can look real online. In that moment, satire and reporting collided on the same screen. At 14, Mikkel Kudinov became New Zealand's youngest competitor at the 2006 Commonwealth Games. He was already an artistic gymnast for New Zealand, training in a sport where balance, strength, and timing have to match perfectly. At that age, his presence alone was unusual. He was young enough that the age gap was obvious before any score appeared. He kept going after those games. Kudinov later became a two-time Oceania all-around champion and an Olympian. He has represented New Zealand at 5 Commonwealth Games, turning one teenage debut into a long international career. Patricia Arquette studied cults and armies to prepare for Harmony Coble in Severance. Harmony Coble needed a strong sense of authority, so Arquette looked at two power systems that shape how people obey. Cults and armies offered different models of control, one built on devotion and the other on discipline. That research gave the role a clearer shape on screen, helping the character feel controlled instead of vague. The result was a performance built from real-world power structures, with authority and obedience visible in every glance. Ana Aguayo won gold for Mexico in basketball and flag football, two team sports, two different gold medals. Basketball and flag football ask for different timing, spacing, and movement. One is built around court play, the other around fast reads and open field routes. That means Ana had to adapt to two rule sets and two styles of teamwork. The skill set changed, but the goal stayed the same: win at the highest level. Winning gold in both sports makes her record unusually broad. It is not one success repeated twice, it is success in two different team games. That rare range is the real story. For Mexico, Ana Aguayo stands out as a gold medal winner in two separate team sports. Rejected floor plans nearly made the architect quit on Chicago's 860-880 Lake Shore Drive. This was not a small residence, it was a major high-rise project on one of Chicago's most visible lakefront addresses. The rejection hit the original floor plans themselves, which meant the building's basic layout had to be questioned. That is the point where a design dispute becomes personal. After that rejection, the architect nearly quit the project. The pressure came from having the first plan blocked at the foundation of the design. The close call shows how fragile a big building can be before it even rises. One rejected plan can put an entire project and its designer at the edge. Riho Furui wrote her debut song after struggling with life in Canada. She is a singer and songwriter from Hokkaido, and gospel music shaped her ear early on. In Canada, that difficult period became the material she turned into a song, instead of leaving it unspoken. She debuted as an indie singer in 2016, then released her first digital single, Rebirth, in 2019. That start led to a recording career built from personal experience, later reaching songs like Hello in 2025.